Regardless of your title or your profession, having a good working partnership with your boss, your supervisor, or your manager is important for you to be happy and successful at work. Only not all partnerships happen easily, nor do they all happen naturally. That means if we want to build a successful partnership with our boss or manager, we need to make sure there are certain things that we do. This week's top 10 is all about building a partnership with your boss. We likely all know what it is like to have that partnership that is missing or wonder what we need to do to create that great working partnership. This video will show you how. And our first tip comes from Leslie Hartwell from Rapid City, South Dakota. Leslie tells us to ensure that we have a strategic one-on-one meeting every week. Now, during that meeting, you review all your items for the next 6 weeks. You can't be a partner if you don't know what's going on. Michelle Morford from Marysville, Washington says that if you show your boss, your supervisor, your manager that you are invested in their success, that will help build that partnership quicker. You can do that by proactively taking things off their plate, highlighting ways that you can help them be more successful while working on top of their scope and showing ownership in areas that are important to them. Number 3 comes from Karen Swoops from Nashville, Tennessee, who reminds us that we should never speak negatively about one another and immediately resolve any issues if they occur. Now, I regularly hear people trashing their boss, and Karen is 100% right that to build a successful partnership with them, we can't do that. And if we have an issue with what they are doing or what happened, it is up to us to bring it to their attention and deal with it. Speaking negatively about your boss is a hard no. Michelle Reynolds from Nottingham, England advises us to be authentic. Now, Michelle says that while managers like people who agree with them, and who doesn't, they also want people around them to point out when things aren't going to work, as what your manager does reflects on you and vice versa. Number 5 is from Shelley Doty from Boise, Idaho. Shelley tells us to be honest with how you view things. If they ask your opinion, share it. Now, obviously, everyone is different with how honest you can be, but honesty is a key to creating a good working partnership. Kim Anderson from Timmins, Ontario brings us number 6. Her easy answer is that building a trusting relationship is key. Now, people approach trust in one of 2 ways. They either trust people automatically until proven otherwise, or you need to earn their trust first. There is no right or wrong with trust. It's just different. But trust is essential. Now, just because you trust someone automatically doesn't mean that everyone works that way. So focus on building trust and you will build your relationship. Erica Maynard from Newport News, Virginia shares that respect has to go both ways. If you don't respect your boss or they don't respect you, you will not have a good working partnership. Now, you don't have to like someone to respect them. You can respect their role. You can respect they're good at what they do. You can respect they are smart, all without liking them. And you have to give respect to get respect too. Number 8 comes from Laura Thewalt from Houston, Texas. Laura says that she and her boss balance their time together by being transactional, which means they talk about work, and relational, which means they talk about life, friends, and kids. They have both types of conversations to build their partnership. Victoria Hahn from Pomona, California says that to create a good working relationship with our boss, we need to make sure that we take ownership when errors occur and commit to fixing them. Now, we've all made mistakes because we are human. Now, how we handle them will have a big impact on our future relationships with those we work with. And number 10 comes from Jackie Flood from Geneseo, New York. Jackie tells us that consistency is key, and we need to be consistent in everything that we do. She also reminds us that it's okay to hound them to ensure that things are getting done, which ultimately creates a better partnership for you both. Now, if we work together 5 days a week, I need to have a good relationship with you. And while this list is designed to be creating better partnerships with your boss, many of these tips can be used to create better partnerships with your coworkers too. Good luck on your relationships this week.